Hello, and welcome back once again to Infinite Jest. Jeff, project where I, Jeff, read the book Infinite Jest, blah, blah, blah. Page 472, let's go. Come on, people. Remember, even if the pleasure electrode was removed, the stimulation lever removed, the subject had run around pressing anything that could be pressed or flipped, trying to get one more jolt. The dolphin probably had swam around and did this, I think. You seemed amused by this, Remy. This was a totally Canadian show. This little neuroelectric adventure. I'm amused while you make your way toward your point so slowly. Because then eventually Elder and company, of course, wanted to try human subjects to see whether the human lobe had P terminals and so on. And because of the sobering consequences for the subject animals in the program, they couldn't legally use prisoners or patients. They had to try to secure volunteers. Because of a risk, Morath said. The whole thing was apparently a nightmare of Canadian legalities and statutes. Morath pursed the lips. I have doubts in my mind. Ottawa could easily have asked your CIA for, what is the term? Persons of expendability from Southeast Asia, or Negroes, the subjects expended for your inspiring USA's MK Ultra. Footnote 198. Steeply elected, ignoring this, rummaging in the purse. But what apparently happened was that somehow word of the P-terminal discovery and experiments had gotten out up in Manitoba. Some low-level worker at Brandon had broken security and leaked word. Very little else to do in northern Manitoba besides leaking and gossiping. And suddenly the neuro team at Brandon pull into work one day and find human volunteers lining up literally around the block outside the place, able-bodied, and I should remember to recall mostly young Canadians, lining up and literally tramping over each other in their desire to sign up as volunteers for P-terminal electrode implantation and stimulation. In full knowledge of the rat's and dolphin's death from pressing the lever. Morath's father had always assigned it to Remy, his youngest, to go first inside some public restaurant or shop to check for the presence of a microwave or GC type of transmitter. Of special concerns were stores with instruments for thwarting a shoplifter, for the shrieking instruments at the doors. Steeply said, and of course this eagerness for implantation put a whole new disturbing spin on the study of human pleasure and behavior. And a whole new Brandon hospital team was hastily assembled to study the psych profiles of all the people willing to trample one another, to undergo invasive brain surgery and foreign object implantation to become some crazed rats. All just for the chance at this kind of pleasure, and the MMPIs and... Okay, not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind dying that way too, so anyway. That's page 472 of Infinite Jeff. Have a good night.